Hello YouTube, this is KingsCreed finally bringing you a Shogun 2 Total War battle. I'm not dead, I've finally come back. Our computer crashed for a long time, so we've been unable to play. But we've got it downloaded, so my brother and I are finally getting back into it. We're a little rusty, but hey, why not? Anyway, I'm bringing you a battle on the map Caldera, I believe that's how you pronounce it. I'm playing against WaSaBe, which is kind of a cool name. I like saying it, WaSaBe. Anyway, so my army consists of 5 Bow Ashigaru, 4 Yari Cav. 2 of them are hidden up here, and the other 2 are hidden up here. 6 Katana Samurai, ranged in my back line. 4 Yari... Yari Samurai up here, up front, to support the archers in front. The 5 Bow Ashigaru. And my opponent not only has a cool name, but has a very unorthodox formation, kind of all mixed in, jumbled together. They have 2 Yari Cav, well, that's visible. I'm sure, judging by what they brought, they've got more and hidden in the woods somewhere. They also have 2 Yari Samurai, 2 Naginata warrior monks, 1 Katana Samurai, 1 Naginata Samurai, 2 Bow Ashigaru, and 2 Bow warrior monks. Alright, let's get this battle underway. My strategy before I start off the battle is to move my main army, take this first strategic building, which is a workshop. Gives me a defensive bonus, and hold this high ground up here, while my cavalry makes sure he doesn't go for this one over here. This strategic building, which is a morale building, shrine, I believe. Alright, let's start this. Alright, here we go. The graphics in Shogun 2 Total War are actually pretty good. I'm really surprised and pleased. I don't play it on the highest because my computer starts to lag, but it's a cool looking game. I'm not sure if I like it more than Napoleon Total War, but hey, who's judging? So right off, my opponent reveals his 2 a Yari Cav unit and a light Cav unit, and he's probably probing the tree line for any of my hidden units. If not, if he doesn't have a retainer that shows them to him. And seeing that, I decided to bring over a Yari Samurai unit to back up my cavalry, just in case something goes awry that I do not want. I probably should have brought him up on the hill here to get the downhill charge, but it was more important to catch him before he began to get an effective charge on me. As you can see, both of us are taking heavy casualties. But my Yari Samurai really make the backbone of this skirmish and build the morale of my men up. And now I can just case off the remaining men that are routing to make sure they don't come back. And my own men have come back from Rauden as well, so that's nice. So yeah, anyway, our computer problem situation has been an interesting one so far. First, our screen broke, so we ended up hooking it up to my TV to try to play the demo for this game. But soon after that, within a couple hours, the motherboard on our computer crashes. So we've been out a computer for a couple months now. So my opponent also reveals his more Yari Cav and Light Cav, and he's gonna go for my archers, try and knock them out. I don't think this is a smart move because now he's risking his cavalry units, which are much more important than my bow Ashigaru units. So I sent my Yari samurai in there to stop his cavalry. I was a little late, so I did lose a lot of bow Ashigaru, but I'd rather catch his cavalry and lose bow Ashigaru than not. So I feel it worked out well for me, because bow Ashigaru is is a throwaway unit, and I've barely lost any Yari samurai units. I haven't lost any until, just lost one. So yeah, he's gonna continue with that probes, and again he has a very poor formation. I don't know why he's doing that. Maybe he's being lazy, or he doesn't care. Also sent my units over here to take the strategic morale building. Put my men back in line. I place this Yari samurai unit up into the woods just in case he does reveal a hidden unit that he's brought up closer that I was not aware of, just to keep some flank charges to my Yari, my bow Ashigaru, and even to swing around and go for my general. My Yari samurai are just switching places for a minute, get into a better position, and he's wasting his flaming arrows on my archers, which is not a good idea when he could be saving that until he gets into my Yari samurai or maybe one of my cav units. You really want to save the flaming units because these are expendable units. My bow Ashigaru, which I have proven already by allowing his cavalry to attack them, but in the end I ended up on the upper hand from that attack. But he's going to make another attack hoping to do better, and I'm going to allow that again. I end up having a unit rout because I was again a little late with my Yari units. Same time I'm bringing my cavalry, leftover cavalry from my left flank to give him something to worry about back there. And reform my line once again after his failed cavalry attack. You don't really want to. The mistake my opponent made was he wasted his cavalry units, Yari and light cavalry units, on my bow Ashigaru, and while my Yari samurai were there, so they were able to repel his charges, and he lost his cavalry units because of it, while I only lost some bow Ashigaru, which are throwaway units, in my strategy for this game. And he really loses his upper hand with the strength of his army because of all the cavalry. I'm bringing my Yari samurai up to flank him once again. I still have yet to reveal my Yari cavalry. My phone just buzzed, so yeah, distractions. So now my opponent's getting impatient, moving forward, exposing his general, which is also a very poor idea. And since he is impatient, I've decided to wait for him to make the attack. Therefore, I can have the upper hand in that as well. Because I am winning the missile skirmishing, even though, despite his cavalry attacks, which have cost me a lot of men. Send my Yari Cav up into the woods to hide them. And I'm also sending my Yari Samurai to capture this strategic building to draw some of his men from the back of his line. So there he's making an attack with his Naginata Samurai and warrior monks. I tried to pull back my Bo Ashigaru units, but they got caught, which is unfortunate, but you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, right? It's my general. Chinatown, given to them. Which doesn't even make any sense because they're in Japan, but I got bored and I couldn't think of anything else to give them. So I'm making some downhill charges with my Yari Samurai. And made some rear charges with my cavalry. I made a mistake and charged them into the Naginata warrior monks, which is a very poor idea, and I ended up losing them because of it. There you go, my Yari. I could have been much more effective with that, but I was careless. So at that point I decided to engage my cavalry units and send them up on the high ground to do some downhill charges on them. Also move my samurai units, katana samurai units forward to engage his men. It's kind of an ugly clump at the moment, but it's a hornet's nest, like the Battle of Shiloh. Charging my katana samurai units. I do not know why my opponent chose this formation. It's kind of a messy thing, and he lost a lot of strategic bonuses because of it. But hey, I'm not complaining. At this point, my opponent, is starting to have a massive chain route with my katana and Yari Samurai just rolling up over him. And I made this same mistake. I charged my cavalry into Yari units. Same battle. Two mistakes in the same battle. The same type. That guy just got owned. So now I'm just rolling up over his flank. My Yari Samurai units is starting to break these Naginata warrior monks, which is fairly surprising, but I'll take it. And now I just rolled up over his whole flank, and I've won the battle. I hope you've enjoyed this battle. This is KingsCreed once again, and back with my brother. More videos coming soon. Hope you enjoyed this battle.